Hi and welcome to another episode of According to the Bean. I'm the Bean, and this is part 3 of our Kauai adventures. This is the food video. If any of you guys have watched our channel before, you know I love food, and this is going to be a really fun video. So this is going to show all the food we've eaten for the past almost week now. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, and stay tuned for more videos on this channel. Alright, now time for the Kauai food video. Now, I will say this video is going to be a little different, where we're going to be mashing up the different voiceovers with the real-time audio. But we started off with Uncle's as our first stop. Okay, our first stop, we got shaved ice from Uncle's, and yeah, pretty good. Now on to the first real meal, D Green's Barbecue. Now, it was near Kauai Town. They had these little food truck area, and unfortunately, pretty much all of them were closed except for this one. However, I'm not upset because it was really good, and we got some pulled pork, some burnt ends, some brisket, now this huge portion of mac and cheese, and some sausages. We are here at Merriman's, and we're gonna get some food. I'm pretty excited. Now on to Merriman's. Now first off, it was very, very beautiful. There was a really cool landscape all around us, and I really enjoyed that. But now onto the food. Now I got the macadamia nut encrusted local fish. My dad got the seared ahi, and that was a special of the night. They might have it if you go there. And my mom got the steak, and overall it was pretty good food. I really liked the fish, and yeah. We also stopped at Lappers after because it was right next to it.
Okay, what flavor today?
Banana fudge, strawberry,
Macadamia nut, caramel, coconut. Pineapple and coconut. Shave ice number 2 from Waikomo Shaved Ice. Pineapple and coconut, and then there's some coconut cream and some fruit on top, and I also got ice cream at the bottom.
raspberry, pineapple.
Okay, so for today's dinner, we got takeout from Volcano Pizza. We have some cheesy chicken pesto penne. We have a Caesar salad, and we also got some truffle mushroom pizza, and we added chicken to it. Now, one really cool little thing was this coffee stand called Little Fish. Now, I will say it did get crowded pretty fast, and there was some long lines, but my parents would go and walk there. It's about a 15-minute walk from Kaloa Landing, where we were staying, which was nice, and they had some coffee and some other really good breakfast food. But we got a few different things from there. My dad got some coffee, and we got some acai bowls and some of these bagel breakfast sandwiches. They were pretty good. They had this pesto smear, some blue cheese smear, and we got a bunch of different types, and it was really good, and the acai bowl was good too.
Tonight we picked up food from the food trucks in Kaloa Town by the Kaloa shops.
Now, this food truck area was actually pretty cool. They had some good food there. We got some sushi, some Thai food. I got a burrito, and it was pretty good overall. It was, for food truck food, it was pretty good. It wasn't the best thing in the world, but it really hit the spot.
Last place to do it, quite to go.
Now on to Keoki's. Now, do you know, if you're trying to search up Keoki's, there's a Keoki's Paradise also on Kauai, and it's just Keoki's without the paradise on the end. But it was really good food. It's kind of an industrial district, so a little hard to find, but the people there are super nice, and the portions are pretty big, so do know that. And I really enjoyed it. We got some pancakes, Portuguese sausage, French toast, overall, and local moco. Just really, really good breakfast food. They also serve lunch. This is Shave Ice number 3. We're back at Uncle's. This time I got Tiger's Blood, the Blue Hawaiian again, and I think it's Passion Nut. I'm not entirely sure of the last one, but Blue Hawaiian is probably my favorite flavor, and I had to get Tiger's Blood just because it's classic. And I even got a coconut cream cap on it, and I definitely think that Uncle's is the best we've had so far.
I got the chocolate covered banana.
Is it good?
Now another place we ate at was Hukilalanai. They had pretty good food there. It was a really nice view. You could see the ocean because it was on a resort, which was really cool. And we started off with some appetizers. We got quite a few. They had this really good cheesy bread. And then we moved on to the kind of soups and salads. And I got a Caesar salad. I love Caesar salad. And my dad got some soup. And then the girls got some basic children's food. Lolly Bean got some pasta and Baby Bean got some chicken strips. And for the main course, me and my dad both got a fish trio, and my mom got this sausage pasta. Overall, it was pretty good food. And then to finish off, we also got a lava cake, and that was really good too. And then the girls got some ice cream. Now, the next place we ate at was actually on the Kilohana Plantation. Now, we rode the Kilohana Plantation train. That was really fun. Go check that video out. It's under our Kauai Adventures video. I'll put a card to it in the top right corner. And now it's quite a beautiful restaurant. It was very green. It was outdoors, so that was kind of nice. The weather wasn't too terrible that day. And it's called the Plantation House by Gaylords. And we started off with some baked brie, which was really good, and then some soup. And then we moved on to the main. The girls got some pasta. I got this kind of lamb burger, which was actually really good, and then another burger, and then my dad got these fish tacos. Overall, it was pretty good food and a nice atmosphere. And if you're there, might as well go check out the plantation train too. Now on to Tide Pools. Tide Pools was probably one of the more anticipated restaurants. It is actually really cool. However, we did start off, and it was kind of funny because there were a bunch of gnats everywhere. And when I say a bunch, I mean there were probably millions of gnats flying around in the air. We think that's because it rained the night before, and in a combination with like no wind, that they just all came out of nowhere and they were swarming us, which wasn't the best experience. However, once we got inside the restaurant, it was fine. And now let me say, this restaurant was one of the coolest restaurants, if not the coolest restaurant I've ever eaten at. You see, there was basically a koi pond underneath the restaurant, and it was kind of sitting on top of the koi pond, which was super cool because there was koi fish surrounding you. And this was no small koi pond. This thing was absolutely massive. It was like the size of like a resort pool, or probably the size of our resort pool. And it was so cool, and I had a great time. And they had some really good food there too, which was really nice. We're eating dinner at Tide Pools at the Grand Hyatt.
That's gonna be the end of this video. Please like this video and subscribe. Also, don't forget to ring that notification bell when we upload a new video. Bye!
Oh my god, this is so gross.
That's pretty neat though. But look at the big.
Too long.